Princess Arianna and the Curse of the 10th Birthday. In the magical land of Draconia, where rain wings, sand wings, and ice wings soared through the skies, there was a kingdom ruled by the wise and beautiful Queen Sunset. Her kingdom was a lush rainforest, filled with vibrant colors and the sound of trickling water. Queen Sunset had 5 daughters, each more splendid than the last, but her youngest, Princess Arianna, was special in many ways. Princess Arianna was a dazzling purple rain-winged dragon with striking lime green eyes. Her most unique feature was the shimmering crystal at the end of her tail, which glowed softly in the moonlight. She was a kind and curious dragon, always eager to explore the wonders of her kingdom. The day of Arianna's 10th birthday was a grand celebration. The entire rainforest was decorated with flowers and lanterns, and dragons from all over Draconia came to join the festivities. Arianna was filled with joy as she played with her sisters and friends, marveling at the beautiful gifts and delicious treats. As the sun set and the stars began to twinkle, an unexpected guest arrived at the celebration. It was an old, mysterious dragoness with scales that shimmered like the night sky. She introduced herself as Soraya and claimed to be a wise sage from a distant land. Queen Sunset welcomed her graciously, but there was something unsettling about Soraya's presence. During the evening, as Arianna was dancing under the moonlight, Soraya approached her with a strange gift, a small, ornate box. "Happy birthday, Princess Arianna," Soraya said with a smile that didn't reach her eyes. "This is a special gift for you." Curious and trusting, Arianna opened the box. A puff of dark smoke enveloped her, and she felt a sudden, sharp pain. When the smoke cleared, Arianna's crystal tail had turned dull and lifeless. She felt weak and frightened as she realized she had been cursed. Soraya vanished into the night, leaving chaos in her wake. Queen Sunset and Arianna's sisters rushed to her side, their hearts heavy with worry. The wise queen knew they needed to find a cure quickly, or the curse could become permanent. The next morning, Queen Sunset gathered her daughters and addressed them with determination. "We must find a cure for Arianna. There is an ancient legend that speaks of a cure hidden deep within the enchanted forest, guarded by the 3 guardians, a rain wing, a sand wing, and an ice wing. We must seek their help." With bravery and love, Arianna's 4 sisters volunteered to accompany her on this perilous journey. Together, they ventured into the heart of the enchanted forest, facing numerous challenges along the way. They encountered treacherous paths, wild creatures, and enchanted traps, but their bond and determination kept them going. After days of arduous travel, they reached the sacred grove where the 3 guardians resided. The guardians, each a majestic dragon of their kind, listened to Arianna's plight and the selfless dedication of her sisters. The Rain-Wing Guardian, with shimmering emerald scales, spoke first. "To lift the curse, you must prove your courage and kindness. Retrieve the crystal dewdrop from the top of the highest waterfall in the forest." The Sand-Wing Guardian, with golden scales, added, "You must also show your wisdom. Solve the riddle of the shifting sands." Finally, the Ice-Wing Guardian, with frost-tipped scales, said, "And you must demonstrate your compassion. Heal the wounded heart of the ice blossom that blooms only in the coldest part of the forest." With guidance from the guardians, Arianna and her sisters set off to complete these tasks. They faced their fears, worked together, and showed great bravery. Arianna climbed the highest waterfall, her crystal tail glowing brighter with each step. Together, they solved the riddle of the shifting sands, using their combined wisdom. And with Arianna's gentle touch, the ice blossom's wounded heart healed, spreading warmth and light. Having completed all the tasks, the guardians were impressed by the sisters' love and determination. They lifted the curse, and Arianna's crystal tail shimmered once more, brighter than ever before. Arianna and her sisters returned home as heroes, greeted by Queen Sunset and their joyful kingdom. The celebration that followed was even grander than the birthday party, filled with laughter and love. From that day on, Princess Arianna was known not just for her unique crystal tail, but for her courage, kindness, and the unbreakable bond with her family. And whenever challenges arose in Draconia, the story of Arianna and her sisters inspired dragons far and wide to believe in the power of love and unity. Princess Arianna and the Lost Oasis. In the heart of the lush rainforest kingdom of Draconia, ruled by the wise and beautiful Queen Sunset, There were 5 princesses, each a unique and magnificent rain-winged dragon. The youngest, Princess Arianna, was known for her dazzling purple scales, striking lime-green eyes, and the shimmering crystal at the end of her tail. She had 4 older sisters, the intelligent and thoughtful Princess Alara, the brave and adventurous Princess Lysandra, the gentle and compassionate Princess Marina, and the artistic and creative Princess Celine. One sunny morning, Ariana and Lysandra decided to explore a distant part of their kingdom, known for its hidden treasures and secret wonders. Lysandra, with her deep blue scales and amber eyes, was always eager for adventure, and Ariana loved spending time with her fearless sister. They packed some supplies and set off early, bidding farewell to their mother and sisters. As they flew over the dense rainforest, the sunlight filtering through the canopy created a kaleidoscope of colors. The sisters chatted and laughed, sharing stories and dreams. After several hours of flying, they reached an unfamiliar and seemingly untouched part of the forest. Here, the trees were taller, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of exotic flowers. "Look, Ariana," Lysandra pointed out. "There's a cave down there. Do you want to check it out?" Ariana's eyes sparkled with excitement. "Yes, let's go. Who knows what we might find?" They landed gracefully at the mouth of the cave, their curiosity piqued by the cool breeze emanating from within. As they ventured deeper into the cave, they noticed ancient markings on the walls, telling the story of a long-lost oasis hidden deep within the rainforest. According to the legend, this oasis was a place of great beauty and magical properties, guarded by powerful enchantments. "This sounds like an amazing adventure," Lysandra said, her amber eyes gleaming with excitement. "Let's find this oasis." They continued deeper into the cave until they found a hidden tunnel leading to the other side. Emerging from the darkness, they found themselves in a breathtakingly beautiful valley, untouched by time. The air was crisp and fresh, and the sound of a gentle waterfall filled the serene atmosphere. "This must be it," Ariana whispered in awe. "The lost oasis." The oasis was a paradise of lush greenery, vibrant flowers, and sparkling blue waters. As they explored, they came across a small, crystal-clear pond. In the center of the pond was a tiny island with a single tree bearing golden fruits. "Those fruits must be magical," Lysandra said, her adventurous spirit driving her forward. "Let's get a closer look." As they approached the pond, they heard a soft voice. "Who dares to enter the lost oasis?" Startled, the sisters looked around but saw no one. "We mean no harm," Ariana called out. "We are Princess Arianna and Princess Lysandra of Draconia. We seek only to explore and learn." A shimmering light appeared above the pond, and a beautiful, ethereal dragoness materialized before them. Her scales were a dazzling array of colors, and her eyes sparkled like stars. "I am Lyra, the guardian of the lost oasis. Only those pure of heart and brave of spirit may enter this sacred place." Ariana and Lysandra bowed respectfully. "We are honored to meet you, Lyra," Lysandra said. "We wish to learn more about this oasis and its magic." Lyra studied them for a moment before nodding. "Very well. To prove your worth, you must complete 3 challenges. If you succeed, you will be granted a gift from the oasis." The sisters agreed, eager to prove themselves. Lyra led them to the first challenge, a path of stepping stones across a deep, swirling pool. "This is the trial of balance. You must cross without falling." Lysandra stepped forward confidently, her wings poised for balance. She made her way across with grace and ease, her adventurous spirit guiding her steps. Ariana followed, her crystal tail glowing with determination. Despite a few wobbles, she reached the other side safely. "Well done," Lyra said, her voice filled with approval. "Now, for the second challenge." She led them to a dense thicket of thorny vines. "This is the trial of patience. You must find your way through without using your wings or magic." Lysandra and Ariana exchanged determined looks and entered the thicket. The vines were thick and tangled, but the sisters carefully maneuvered through, helping each other along the way. It took time and effort, but they eventually emerged on the other side, their scales unscathed. Lyra smiled warmly. "You have shown great patience and teamwork. The final challenge awaits." The last challenge was a large boulder blocking the entrance to a cave. "This is the trial of strength. You must move the boulder to reveal the hidden treasure within." Lysandra, known for her strength, stepped forward and began to push the boulder with all her might. Arianna joined in, their combined strength slowly shifting the massive rock. With one final heave, they rolled the boulder aside, revealing a cave filled with shimmering crystals. "You have proven yourselves worthy," Lyra said, her voice filled with pride. "As a reward, you may each take one golden fruit from the tree." Arianna and Lysandra flew to the island and gently picked a golden fruit each. As they held the fruits, they felt a warm, magical energy flowing through them. They thanked Lyra and promised to protect the secrets of the lost oasis. As they made their way back home, the sisters felt a deep sense of accomplishment and joy. The golden fruits glowed softly, a reminder of their incredible adventure and the bond they shared. When they returned to their kingdom, Queen Sunset and their sisters welcomed them back with open wings. Arianna and Lysandra shared their story, and the golden fruits were placed in the royal treasury as symbols of their bravery and unity. From that day on, the tale of Princess Arianna and Princess Lysandra's adventure in the Lost Oasis became a cherished legend in Draconia, inspiring dragons young and old to believe in the power of courage, patience, and the unbreakable bond of family. Princess Arianna and the Crystal Cavern. In the magnificent kingdom of Draconia, where rain wings, sand wings, and ice wings lived in harmony, Princess Arianna, the youngest of Queen Sunset's 5 daughters, was known for her radiant purple scales, lime green eyes, and the dazzling crystal at the end of her tail. Among her sisters, there was Princess Alara, the eldest, who was celebrated for her intelligence and thoughtfulness. Alara's scales were a rich emerald green, and her eyes were a deep, wise blue. One crisp morning, Princess Arianna and Princess Alara decided to embark on an intellectual and magical adventure together. The sisters had heard rumors of a hidden cavern filled with ancient crystals, each possessing unique magical properties. The Crystal Cavern was said to lie beyond the Great Emerald Forest, in a land rarely ventured into by dragons. Alara, with her keen intellect, had studied old maps and ancient texts about the cavern. "Arianna, if we find this cavern, we could uncover secrets that could benefit all of Draconia," Alara explained as they prepared for their journey. Arianna, ever eager for exploration, agreed wholeheartedly. With supplies packed and farewells given, the sisters set off on their quest. The flight over the Great Emerald Forest was breathtaking. The dense canopy below shimmered like a vast green ocean, and the air was filled with the songs of exotic birds. Alara and Arianna shared stories and dreams as they flew, their bond growing stronger with each passing moment. After several hours of flying, they reached the edge of the forest, where the landscape changed dramatically. Before them lay a rugged terrain of towering cliffs and deep valleys, the perfect hiding place for the fabled Crystal Cavern. Alara consulted her maps and led the way, her sharp eyes scanning the ground for any signs of the cavern's entrance. As they descended into one of the valleys, they spotted a narrow crevice in the cliff face, partially hidden by overgrown vines. "This must be it," Alara said, her eyes gleaming with excitement. "The entrance to the Crystal Cavern." With a mixture of anticipation and caution, the sisters entered the crevice. The passage was narrow and dark, but the glow from Arianna's crystal tail illuminated their way. They soon found themselves in a vast underground chamber, the walls glittering with countless crystals of all shapes and sizes. The air hummed with magical energy. "This is incredible," Arianna whispered in awe. "I've never seen anything like it." Alara nodded, her mind already racing with possibilities. "We need to be careful. Some of these crystals might be unstable or dangerous. Let's explore systematically and document everything we find." The sisters spent hours meticulously examining the crystals, noting their colors, shapes, and the magical auras they emitted. They discovered crystals that could amplify a dragon's strength, enhance their vision, and even heal minor wounds. Each discovery was more exciting than the last. As they ventured deeper into the cavern, they came across a peculiar formation. It was a large, central crystal that pulsed with a soft blue light. "This one is different," Alara observed, her curiosity piqued. "It's almost as if it's alive." Arianna reached out to touch the crystal, and the moment her claw made contact, the entire cavern resonated with a low, melodic hum. The blue light intensified, and an ethereal figure appeared before them, a ghostly dragoness with translucent wings and a serene expression. "I am Aloria, the guardian of the Crystal Cavern. The apparition said in a gentle voice. "You have proven yourselves worthy to uncover the secrets of this place. But before I reveal the greatest secret, you must pass 3 trials to prove your wisdom, courage, and compassion." Alara and Arianna exchanged determined looks and nodded. "We are ready," Alara said firmly. Aloria led them to the first trial, a labyrinth of crystal mirrors that distorted their reflections and created countless illusions. "This is the trial of wisdom. Find your way through the maze by discerning truth from illusion." Alara, with her sharp mind, analyzed each reflection, looking for subtle differences that indicated the real path. Arianna followed her lead, using her intuition to support Alara's decisions. Together, they navigated the maze, their combined wisdom guiding them through. For the second trial, Aloria led them to a deep chasm with a narrow, precarious bridge. "This is the trial of courage. Cross the bridge without letting fear take hold." Alara and Arianna took a deep breath and stepped onto the bridge. The chasm below seemed endless, and the bridge swayed with every step. But the sisters encouraged each other, their courage unwavering. They reached the other side, their hearts pounding but triumphant. The final trial took them to a crystal garden, where a single flower of pure light grew. "This is the trial of compassion. Heal the flower and restore its light." Alara and Arianna approached the flower, which had a wilted, dull petal. Arianna's crystal tail glowed brightly as she gently touched the flower, pouring all her love and compassion into it. Alara added her own magical energy, and together, they watched as the flower revived, its light shining brilliantly once more. "You have proven yourselves worthy," Aloria said, her voice filled with pride. "The greatest secret of the crystal cavern is a crystal that can grant the deepest wish of a pure heart. Use it wisely." Aloria revealed a hidden chamber containing a single magnificent crystal, larger and more radiant than any they had seen. Alara and Arianna approached it with reverence, each placing a claw on its surface. They felt a warm, powerful energy flow through them, connecting their hearts and minds. Their deepest wish was to protect and strengthen their kingdom and their family. The crystal responded, bestowing upon them knowledge and power that would help them achieve their goal. When they emerged from the cavern, they were not only filled with new magical abilities, but also a renewed sense of purpose. They flew back to their kingdom, eager to share their discoveries and the gifts they had received. Queen Sunset and their sisters welcomed them back with joy and pride. Alara and Arianna shared their adventure, and the magical crystal was placed in a special chamber where it would serve as a beacon of hope and strength for all of Draconia. The story of Princess Arianna and Princess Alara's journey to the Crystal Cavern became a cherished legend, inspiring generations of dragons to seek knowledge, courage, and compassion. And in the hearts of Alara and Arianna, their bond as sisters, and their dedication to their kingdom remained as strong as the crystals they had discovered. Princess Arianna and the Whispering Woods. In the enchanting land of Draconia, ruled by the wise Queen Sunset, lived 5 remarkable rain-winged dragon sisters. Among them was the youngest, Princess Arianna, known for her radiant purple scales, lime-green eyes, and the shimmering crystal at the end of her tail. Her gentle and compassionate sister, Princess Marina, had calming aquamarine scales and serene turquoise eyes. The two shared a deep bond and often ventured into the heart of their lush rainforest kingdom together. One tranquil morning, Princess Marina approached Arianna with a curious look in her eyes. "Arianna, I've been hearing whispers in the wind, stories of a magical glade hidden deep within the Whispering Woods. It's said to be a place of healing and peace, where ancient secrets of nature are guarded by mystical creatures. Would you like to explore it with me?" Arianna's eyes sparkled with excitement. "Of course, Marina. I love our adventures. Let's find this magical glade together." With their supplies packed, the sisters set off, their wings gliding gracefully over the emerald canopy. The Whispering Woods lay on the far side of their kingdom, a place seldom visited due to the maze-like nature of its trees and the mysterious aura that surrounded it. As they flew, the sisters enjoyed the beauty of their homeland. The rainforest below was alive with vibrant colors and the sounds of countless creatures. After several hours of flying, they reached the edge of the Whispering Woods. The trees here were taller and denser, their leaves whispering secrets in the gentle breeze. Marina led the way, her innate connection with nature guiding them through the twisting paths. "The whispers say that we must follow the path of the silver leaves," she explained, pointing to a trail marked by shimmering, silvery foliage. Arianna followed closely, her crystal tail glowing softly, providing light in the dim forest. As they ventured deeper, they noticed the forest becoming more enchanting, with bioluminescent flowers lighting their way and the sweet scent of blooming herbs filling the air. After hours of navigating the winding paths, they arrived at a beautiful glade, bathed in dappled sunlight. In the center was a serene pond, its waters crystal clear and reflecting the vibrant greenery around it. On the edge of the pond, a large, ancient tree stood, its branches reaching towards the sky, adorned with glowing orbs. "This must be the magical glade," Marina whispered in awe. "It's even more beautiful than I imagined." As they explored the glade, they heard a soft, melodious voice. "Welcome, princesses of Draconia. I am Nissa, the guardian of the glade." From behind the ancient tree, a graceful dragoness emerged. Her scales were a shimmering blend of greens and blues, and her eyes held the wisdom of centuries. "You have come seeking the secrets of nature. To prove your worth, you must complete 3 tasks that test your compassion, wisdom, and courage." Marina and Arianna exchanged determined glances and nodded. "We are ready," Marina said. Nissa led them to the first task, a grove of delicate wilting flowers. "This is the test of compassion. You must restore life to these flowers, using your innate kindness and empathy." Marina stepped forward, her turquoise eyes filled with determination. She gently touched the flowers, speaking to them softly, her words filled with love and encouragement. Arianna joined her, her crystal tail glowing with healing light. Together, they channeled their energy into the flowers, watching in delight as the blooms began to revive and flourish once more. Nissa smiled warmly. "You have shown great compassion. Now, for the test of wisdom." She led them to a tranquil clearing where a large ancient stone tablet stood. It was covered in intricate symbols and runes. "Decipher the message on this tablet and uncover the secret it holds." Marina, with her deep understanding of nature and ancient lore, studied the symbols carefully. Arianna, using her intuition and knowledge gained from their previous adventures, helped piece together the clues. After hours of careful examination, they discovered that the tablet held a recipe for a powerful healing potion, one that could cure any ailment. "Excellent work," Nissa praised. "You have proven your wisdom. Now for the final task, the test of courage." Nissa led them to the edge of the glade, where a dark, forbidding cave lay hidden among the trees. Inside this cave dwells a creature in pain, a guardian of the forest who has been wounded. To complete the task, you must heal this creature and restore its strength. With hearts pounding, Marina and Arianna entered the cave. The air was cool and damp, and the darkness seemed to close in around them. Deep within, they found a majestic yet injured griffin lying on a bed of moss. Its wing was badly hurt, and it looked at them with wary, pain-filled eyes. Marina approached the griffin slowly, her voice soothing. "We are here to help you. Please trust us." Arianna's crystal tail glowed brightly, casting a gentle light over the griffin. Together, the sisters used the knowledge from the ancient tablet to create a healing salve from the herbs and plants they had collected. They carefully applied the salve to the griffin's wound, their gentle hands and kind words calming the creature. As they worked, the griffin began to relax, its pain easing. With time and care, the wound started to heal, and the griffin's strength returned. It stood tall and proud once more, bowing its head in gratitude. "You have shown great courage and compassion," Nissa said as she appeared at the cave entrance. "You have passed all the tests and proven yourselves worthy of the secrets of the glade." Nissa led them back to the pond, where she revealed the glade's greatest secret, a crystal-clear spring that granted healing and rejuvenation to all who drank from it. "This spring is a gift to your kingdom. Use it wisely to bring peace and healing to your people." With heartfelt thanks, Marina and Arianna filled vials with the magical water and promised to protect the glade's secrets. As they flew back to their kingdom, they felt a profound sense of accomplishment and unity. When they returned, Queen Sunset and their sisters greeted them with joy and pride. Marina and Arianna shared their incredible adventure, and the magical water was placed in the royal treasury. Its healing properties, bringing hope and comfort to all of Draconia. The tale of Princess Arianna and Princess Marina's journey to the Whispering Woods and the magical glade became a cherished legend, inspiring dragons to seek compassion, wisdom, and courage. And in the hearts of Marina and Arianna, their bond as sisters and their dedication to their kingdom remained as strong as ever, shining brightly like the crystal at the end of Arianna's tale. Princess Arianna and the Enchanted Gallery. In the magical realm of Draconia, ruled by the wise Queen Sunset, 5 rain-winged dragon sisters thrived in their lush rainforest kingdom. Princess Arianna, the youngest, was known for her radiant purple scales, lime green eyes, and the dazzling crystal at the end of her tail. Her sister, Princess Celine, with her silvery blue scales and artistic spirit, was the most creative among them. Celine's eyes sparkled like the night sky, filled with stars of inspiration. One serene morning, Celine approached Arianna with a glint of excitement in her eyes. "Arianna, I've heard tales of an enchanted gallery hidden within the mystic mountains. It is said to contain the most beautiful and magical artworks ever created, each piece holding ancient secrets. Would you join me on a journey to find this gallery?" Arianna's eyes lit up with excitement. "Absolutely, Celine. I love our adventures, and exploring an enchanted gallery sounds like a dream come true." With supplies packed and farewells given, the sisters set off, their wings carrying them gracefully over the emerald canopy of their homeland. The mystic mountains lay beyond the great emerald forest, a region shrouded in mystery and beauty. As they flew, the landscape below changed from lush rainforest to rugged, majestic mountains. The peaks were covered in glistening snow, and the air grew crisper. Celine led the way, her artistic spirit guiding them through the stunning scenery. After hours of flying, they reached the foot of the tallest mountain, where a hidden path led upward. The path was marked by ancient symbols and glowing crystals embedded in the rock. "This must be the way to the Enchanted Gallery," Celine said, her voice filled with awe. Arianna and Celine began their ascent, the path growing steeper and more challenging with each step. The glowing crystals provided light and warmth, guiding them through narrow passages and across treacherous ledges. As they climbed higher, they encountered a magical barrier shimmering in the air. "This is the first test," Celine said, recalling the stories she had heard. "Only those with a true artistic spirit can pass through." Celine closed her eyes and concentrated, allowing her creativity to flow freely. The barrier responded to her artistic energy, parting to allow her through. Arianna followed, her heart filled with admiration for her sister's talent. Beyond the barrier, they found themselves in a breathtaking gallery carved into the mountainside. The walls were adorned with exquisite paintings, sculptures, and tapestries, each piece more enchanting than the last. The gallery seemed to pulse with magical energy, and the air was filled with the faint sound of music. "This is incredible," Arianna whispered, her eyes wide with wonder. "I've never seen anything like it." Celine's eyes sparkled with inspiration. "Let's explore and see what secrets we can uncover." As they wandered through the gallery, they noticed a large, ornate door at the far end of the chamber. It was adorned with intricate carvings and shimmering gemstones. "This must lead to the heart of the gallery," Celine said, "but it looks like it's locked." Arianna examined the door closely and found a riddle inscribed on a plaque. To unlock the door, you must find the 3 keys hidden within the gallery, each one guarded by a unique challenge. Determined, the sisters set off to find the keys. The first challenge led them to a magnificent painting of a serene forest. As they admired the artwork, the painting came to life, enveloping them in its world. They found themselves in a magical forest where a gentle breeze carried the scent of blooming flowers. "The first key is hidden somewhere in this forest," Celine said, her artistic intuition guiding her. They wandered through the forest, encountering various creatures and solving artistic puzzles. With each puzzle solved, they felt closer to finding the key. After hours of exploration, they discovered a hidden grove where a beautiful phoenix guarded the first key. The phoenix, with its radiant plumage, challenged them to create a piece of art that captured the essence of the forest. Celine, with her artistic talent, crafted a stunning sculpture from the materials around them, while Arianna used her crystal tail to cast a mesmerizing light show. The phoenix was impressed and granted them the first key. The second challenge took them to a grand sculpture garden filled with lifelike statues of dragons and mythical creatures. In the center of the garden stood a massive, intricate statue of a dragon holding the second key. To earn this key, you must bring a statue to life, a voice echoed through the garden. Celine and Arianna worked together, using their creativity and magic to animate a nearby statue. The statue sprang to life, its movements graceful and fluid. It danced through the garden, performing a mesmerizing routine that impressed the guardian of the key. The final challenge led them to a chamber filled with dazzling tapestries depicting scenes from Draconia's history. In the center of the room hung a tapestry of a mighty dragon battle, with the third key hidden within the intricate weaving. To retrieve this key, you must step into the tapestry and relive the battle, the guardian of the tapestries instructed. Arianna and Celine bravely entered the tapestry, finding themselves in the midst of a fierce dragon battle. They worked together, using their skills and courage to navigate the chaos and retrieve the key. With all three keys in hand, they returned to the ornate door. The keys glowed brightly as they inserted them into the locks, and the door swung open to reveal the heart of the enchanted gallery. Inside was a magnificent chamber filled with the most breathtaking artwork they had ever seen. In the center stood a pedestal holding a radiant, multifaceted crystal. This crystal holds the combined magic and knowledge of the gallery, Celine said, her voice filled with reverence. We must protect it and use its power wisely. As they touched the crystal, they felt a surge of magical energy flow through them, enhancing their artistic and magical abilities. They promised to use their newfound power to benefit their kingdom and protect the secrets of the enchanted gallery. When they returned to their kingdom, Queen Sunset and their sisters greeted them with joy and pride. Celine and Arianna shared their incredible adventure, and the magical crystal was placed in a special chamber where it would inspire and empower future generations of dragons. The tale of Princess Arianna and Princess Celine's journey to the Enchanted Gallery became a cherished legend, inspiring dragons to seek creativity, courage, and wisdom. And in the hearts of Celine and Arianna, their bond as sisters and their dedication to their kingdom remained as strong as ever, shining brightly like the crystal at the end of Arianna's tale. Princess Arianna and the Shadow of the Abyss. In the verdant and thriving kingdom of Draconia, ruled by the wise and benevolent Queen Sunset, lived 5 remarkable rain-winged dragon sisters. The youngest, Princess Arianna, was known for her radiant purple scales, lime green eyes, and the dazzling crystal at the end of her tail. While her sisters were each extraordinary in their own right, it was Arianna's courage and kindness that set her apart. One peaceful evening, as the sun set and the sky turned a deep shade of twilight, an ominous shadow began to creep across the kingdom. Whispers of an ancient evil stirring in the abyssal chasm, a dark and forbidden part of Draconia, spread like wildfire. This evil, known as the Shadow of the Abyss, was a malevolent force that had been sealed away by the ancient dragons long ago. Now, it was threatening to break free and engulf the kingdom in darkness. Queen Sunset called a council with her daughters. The gravity of the situation was evident in her eyes as she spoke. My dear daughters, the Shadow of the Abyss is awakening. If it is not stopped, it will bring ruin to our kingdom and all of Draconia. We need a champion to venture into the abyssal chasm and defeat this great evil. Arianna stepped forward, her crystal tail glowing with determination. I will go, Mother. I will face the shadow and protect our kingdom. Her sisters, though worried, knew that Arianna's bravery and strength made her the best choice for this perilous mission. They each gave her a token of their love and protection. Alara gave her a pendant imbued with wisdom. Lysandra gave her a shield of courage. Marina gave her a vial of healing waters. And Celine gave her a bracelet of creativity. With these gifts and her own unwavering resolve, Arianna set off towards the abyssal chasm. The journey was arduous, taking her through dense forests, across roaring rivers, and over treacherous mountains. Along the way, she encountered creatures of all kinds, some friendly and others hostile, but she pressed on, driven by her love for her family and her kingdom. As she neared the abyssal chasm, the air grew colder and the sky darker. The very ground seemed to tremble with the malevolent energy emanating from the chasm. Arianna stood at the edge, peering into the darkness below. Gathering her courage, she spread her wings and descended into the depths. The chasm was a labyrinth of twisting tunnels and dark caverns, filled with shadows that seemed to whisper and claw at her. Her crystal tail provided a faint light, guiding her through the darkness. As she ventured deeper, she encountered the remnants of the ancient dragon's battle with the shadow, bones and shattered weapons, a grim reminder of the stakes. Finally, she reached the heart of the chasm, a vast cavern where the shadow of the abyss had been sealed. The air was thick with dark energy, and at the center of the cavern stood a towering figure cloaked in shadows. Its eyes glowed with malevolence as it spoke in a voice that echoed through the cavern. "Princess Arianna of Draconia," the shadow hissed. "You dare to challenge me? You are but a child compared to the power I wield." Arianna's heart pounded, but she stood her ground. "I am not afraid of you, Shadow. I am here to protect my kingdom and my family. I will not let you bring darkness to Draconia." With a roar, the shadow lunged at her, its dark tendrils reaching out to ensnare her. Arianna dodged and fought back, using her crystal tail to emit blasts of light that temporarily dispelled the shadows. The battle was fierce and relentless, each strike of the shadow sending shockwaves through the cavern. As the fight raged on, Arianna remembered the gifts from her sisters. She used Alara's pendant to see through the shadow's illusions, Lysandra's shield to block its powerful attacks, Marina's healing waters to recover from her wounds, and Celine's bracelet to create dazzling bursts of light that weakened the shadow. Despite her valiant efforts, the shadow's power seemed endless, and Arianna began to tire. The shadow laughed, sensing her weakening resolve. "You cannot defeat me, little princess. I am eternal." But Arianna refused to give up. Drawing upon the last reserves of her strength, she called upon the love and support of her family and the kingdom she was fighting to protect. Her crystal tail began to glow brighter than ever before, filling the cavern with a blinding light. With a final, desperate effort, Arianna channeled all her energy into a powerful beam of light, aimed directly at the shadow's heart. The shadow screamed in agony as the light pierced through its darkness, its form disintegrating into nothingness. As the echoes of the shadow's screams faded, the cavern grew still. The darkness lifted, replaced by a warm, golden light. Arianna collapsed, exhausted but triumphant. She had defeated the great evil and saved her kingdom. With the last of her strength, she made her way out of the abyssal chasm, where her family was waiting anxiously. They rushed to her side, tears of joy and relief in their eyes. Queen Sunset embraced her brave daughter, her heart filled with pride. "You have done it, Arianna. You have saved us all," she said, her voice choked with emotion. Arianna smiled weakly, her eyes shining with happiness. "I couldn't have done it without all of you." The kingdom of Draconia celebrated their hero's return with a grand festival. The tale of Princess Arianna's courage and determination spread far and wide, becoming a cherished legend. And in the hearts of her family and the people of Draconia, Arianna's bravery remained a beacon of hope and inspiration for generations to come. The shadow of the abyss was no more, and the kingdom thrived in peace and light, ever grateful for the fearless princess who had faced the darkness and emerged victorious. Princess Arianna and the ancient city of Lumora. In the lush kingdom of Draconia, where rain wings, sand wings, and ice wings lived in harmony, Princess Arianna, the youngest of Queen Sunset's 5 daughters, was known for her radiant purple scales, lime green eyes, and the dazzling crystal at the end of her tail. With a heart full of curiosity and a love for adventure, Arianna often explored the far reaches of their kingdom. One day, while flying over the Emerald Forest, Arianna noticed an unusual shimmer in the distance. Intrigued, she decided to investigate. As she drew closer, she saw an old, overgrown path leading deeper into the forest, a path she had never seen before. Determined to uncover the mystery, Arianna landed and began to follow the path. The thick foliage made it difficult to navigate, but her crystal tail provided a gentle light, guiding her way. After several hours of trekking through the dense underbrush, she stumbled upon a hidden valley surrounded by towering cliffs. In the center of the valley stood ancient, crumbling stone structures, covered in vines and moss. Arianna's eyes widened with excitement. as she realized she had discovered a lost city. The air was thick with the scent of history and the promise of secrets waiting to be uncovered. This must be the ancient city of Lumora, she whispered to herself, remembering the old stories her mother had told her. Lumora was said to be a city of great knowledge and magic, lost to time and forgotten by many. As she ventured deeper into the city, she marveled at the intricate carvings on the walls, depicting dragons of all kinds, their histories and achievements immortalized in stone. Arianna felt a deep connection to these ancient ancestors and a strong desire to learn more about their lives. She soon found herself in the heart of the city, where a grand temple stood, its entrance guarded by two massive dragon statues. Despite the years of neglect, the temple still exuded an aura of majesty and power. Arianna took a deep breath and stepped inside. The interior of the temple was dimly lit by the soft glow of enchanted crystals embedded in the walls. As she explored, she found a large, ornate door with ancient runes etched into its surface. She could sense a powerful magic emanating from behind it. Using the knowledge she had gained from her previous adventures, Arianna carefully studied the runes. She realized they formed a riddle, a key to unlocking the door. With patience and determination, she deciphered the riddle, and the door slowly creaked open, revealing a vast chamber filled with treasures and ancient artifacts. At the center of the chamber stood a pedestal, upon which rested a large, glowing crystal. The crystal pulsed with a vibrant energy, casting a mesmerizing light throughout the room. Arianna approached it with a mix of awe and reverence. This must be the heart of Lumora, she thought, recalling the legends that spoke of a powerful crystal that was the source of the city's magic and prosperity. As she reached out to touch the crystal, a vision filled her mind. She saw the ancient city in its prime, bustling with life and energy. Dragons of all kinds lived and worked together, their knowledge and magic creating wonders beyond imagination. She saw the city fall into decline as a great catastrophe struck, and the heart of Lumora was hidden away to protect its power. Arianna's vision faded, and she found herself back in the chamber. She knew that the heart of Lumora held the key to restoring the ancient knowledge and magic of her ancestors. With great care, she lifted the crystal from its pedestal, feeling its warmth and energy flow through her. As she left the temple, she felt a renewed sense of purpose. She knew she had to share her discovery with her family and the kingdom. The knowledge and magic of Lumora could bring great benefits to Draconia and help them face any challenges that lay ahead. When she returned to the kingdom, Queen Sunset and her sisters listened in awe as Arianna recounted her adventure and showed them the heart of Lumora. The news of her discovery spread quickly, and the entire kingdom celebrated the return of their ancient heritage. Queen Sunset and the royal council decided to embark on a journey to the ancient city, led by Arianna, to uncover and learn from the treasures and knowledge left behind by their ancestors. The restoration of Lumora began, with dragons from all over Draconia coming together to rebuild the city and unlock its secrets. Arianna's discovery brought about a new era of prosperity and enlightenment for the kingdom. The ancient knowledge and magic of Lumora were integrated into their daily lives, enhancing their abilities and strengthening their bond with nature. The tale of Princess Arianna and the ancient city of Lumora became a cherished legend, inspiring dragons to seek out and preserve their history and heritage. And in the hearts of the people of Draconia, Arianna's courage and curiosity remained a beacon of hope and inspiration for generations to come. Princess Arianna and the Library of Eldoria. In the thriving kingdom of Draconia, where rain wings, sand wings, and ice wings lived harmoniously, Princess Arianna, the youngest daughter of Queen Sunset, was known for her radiant purple scales, lime green eyes, and the dazzling crystal at the end of her tail. Arianna's curiosity and love for adventure often led her to explore the far reaches of their kingdom. One day, she stumbled upon an ancient map hidden in the depths of the royal library. This map depicted the location of the legendary Library of Eldoria, said to hold ancient knowledge and secrets long forgotten by time. Eager to uncover these secrets, Arianna presented the map to her mother, Queen Sunset, and her sisters. Mother, sisters, I have found a map that leads to the Library of Eldoria. Imagine the knowledge we could gain and the wisdom we could bring back to our kingdom. Queen Sunset, with a look of pride and concern, replied, "The Library of Eldoria is indeed a place of great knowledge, but it is also filled with many dangers. You must be careful, Arianna. Take this pendant of protection and go with our blessings." Her sisters each gave her a token of their love and protection. Alara, the eldest, gave her a scroll of wisdom. Lysandra, the brave, gave her a sword of courage. Marina, the gentle, gave her a vial of healing waters. And Celine, the creative, gave her a charm of creativity. With these gifts and her own unwavering resolve, Arianna set off on her journey. She flew over the emerald canopy of their homeland, the map clutched tightly in her claws. The path to the Library of Eldoria took her across vast landscapes, from dense forests to arid deserts, and through treacherous mountains. After several days of travel, Arianna reached the entrance of a hidden valley, as indicated on the map. The entrance was marked by two towering statues of ancient dragons, their eyes glowing faintly with an eerie light. As she approached, the statues seemed to come to life, their voices echoing in the valley. "Who dares to enter the Library of Eldoria?" One statue boomed. "I am Princess Arianna of Draconia, seeking the ancient knowledge hidden within." Arianna replied, her voice steady despite the butterflies in her stomach. The statues exchanged a glance and then spoke in unison. "To enter the library, you must prove your worth. Solve the riddle of the ancients." The ground before her shimmered, and an inscription appeared. "I am not alive, but I can grow. I don't have lungs, but I need air. I don't have a mouth, and I can drown. What am I?" Arianna pondered the riddle for a moment, recalling her studies and adventures. With a confident smile, she answered, "A fire." The statues nodded approvingly, and the entrance to the valley opened, revealing a path lined with ancient trees and glowing crystals. Arianna followed the path, feeling a sense of awe and excitement. The air grew cooler as she ventured deeper into the valley, the light dimming as she approached a large, ornate door set into the mountainside. The door was covered in intricate carvings depicting dragons of all kinds, their histories and achievements immortalized in stone. With a deep breath, Arianna pushed the door open and stepped inside. The sight that greeted her took her breath away. The Library of Eldoria was a vast cavern filled with towering shelves of books, scrolls, and artifacts. The air was thick with the scent of parchment and ancient magic. Glowing orbs floated above, casting a soft, warm light that illuminated the cavern. Arianna's eyes sparkled with excitement as she began to explore. She carefully examined the shelves, finding texts on history, magic, science, and more. Each book and scroll seemed to whisper secrets, eager to share their knowledge with her. As she delved deeper into the library, she came across a large central chamber where a massive ancient tome lay open on a pedestal. The tome was adorned with precious gems and intricate designs, and it radiated a powerful aura of wisdom. Approaching the tome, Arianna felt a sense of reverence. She placed her claws gently on its pages and began to read. The tome contained the collective knowledge of the ancient dragons, detailing their discoveries, inventions, and philosophies. It spoke of their achievements in magic and technology, their understanding of the natural world, and their wisdom in governance and society. As she read, Arianna felt herself becoming more connected to her ancestors, their wisdom flowing into her mind and heart. She learned of ancient spells that could heal the land, technologies that could enhance the lives of her people, and philosophies that could bring peace and prosperity to Draconia. Hours turned into days as Arianna immersed herself in the tome. She lost track of time, her mind filled with visions of the past and ideas for the future. She took careful notes, ensuring she could share this knowledge with her family and kingdom. One day, as she was deep in study, a soft voice interrupted her thoughts. "You have done well, Princess Arianna." Startled, she looked up to see an ethereal dragoness standing before her, her scales shimmering like the night sky. "I am Alara, the guardian of the Library of Eldoria. You have proven yourself worthy of this knowledge. But remember, with great knowledge comes great responsibility. Use it wisely to benefit your kingdom and all of Draconia." Arianna bowed respectfully. "Thank you, Alara. I will honor this responsibility and share this knowledge with my family and people." With a final nod, Alara faded away, leaving Arianna alone in the chamber. She carefully gathered her notes and the tome, feeling a deep sense of purpose. As she left the library, the entrance sealed behind her, preserving its secrets for future generations. Returning to her kingdom, Arianna was greeted with joy and relief by her family. She shared her discoveries with Queen Sunset and her sisters, their eyes widening with wonder and excitement. The knowledge from the Library of Eldoria was integrated into their daily lives, enhancing their magic, technology, and governance. Under Queen Sunset's wise rule, and with the newfound knowledge, Draconia entered a new era of prosperity and enlightenment. The ancient spells healed the land, the technologies improved their quality of life, and the philosophies brought peace and harmony to their society. The tale of Princess Arianna's journey to the Library of Eldoria became a cherished legend, inspiring dragons to seek knowledge and wisdom. And in the hearts of her family and the people of Draconia, Arianna's courage and curiosity remained a beacon of hope and inspiration for generations to come. Princess Arianna and the Quest for the Elemental Orbs. In the vibrant kingdom of Draconia, where rain wings, sand wings, and ice wings coexisted peacefully, Princess Arianna, the youngest daughter of Queen Sunset, was known for her radiant purple scales, lime green eyes, and the dazzling crystal at the end of her tail. Arianna's adventurous spirit and thirst for knowledge often led her to explore the farthest corners of their kingdom. One fateful day, a dire prophecy surfaced, foretelling a great imbalance that would threaten the harmony of Draconia. The ancient scrolls spoke of 4 elemental orbs, earth, air, fire, and water, hidden across the kingdom. These orbs were the key to maintaining balance and harmony, and if they were not united, a cataclysmic event would befall Draconia. Queen Sunset summoned her daughters and the royal council. "My dear daughters, Draconia is facing a grave danger. The elemental orbs must be found and brought together to restore balance. Princess Arianna, your adventurous spirit and courage make you the perfect choice for this quest. Will you accept this challenge?" Arianna nodded resolutely. "I will find the elemental orbs and save our kingdom, Mother." Her sisters each gave her a token of their love and protection. Alara, the eldest, gave her a compass of wisdom. Lysandra, the brave, gave her a shield of courage. Marina, the gentle, gave her a vial of healing waters. And Celine, the creative, gave her a charm of creativity. With these gifts and her unwavering resolve, Arianna set off on her quest. The ancient scrolls provided clues to the locations of the orbs, guiding her through the diverse landscapes of Draconia. The Earth Orb. Arianna's first destination was the Granite Mountains, home to the Earth Orb. The mountains were rugged and treacherous, filled with towering peaks and deep ravines. As she navigated the rocky terrain, she encountered various challenges, including landslides and aggressive mountain creatures. Using Alara's compass, Arianna found the entrance to an ancient cave guarded by a colossal stone golem. The golem's deep voice rumbled through the cave. "To claim the Earth Orb, you must prove your strength and resolve." Arianna stepped forward, her crystal tail glowing with determination. She engaged the golem in a fierce battle, using Lysandra's shield to block its powerful attacks and her own agility to outmaneuver it. After a grueling fight, Arianna managed to strike the golem's weak point, causing it to crumble. Inside the cave, she found the Earth Orb, its green light pulsating with power. The Air Orb. Her next destination was the Sky Spire, a towering structure that pierced the clouds. The Air Orb was said to be hidden at the top, guarded by fierce winds and lightning storms. Arianna flew towards the spire, her wings straining against the powerful gales. As she ascended, the winds grew stronger, and lightning crackled around her. She used Celine's charm of creativity to manipulate the winds, creating pockets of calm that allowed her to navigate the treacherous ascent. At the summit, she found the Air Orb, its blue light shimmering with energy. The Fire Orb. The third orb was located in the volcanic wastes, a region of intense heat and molten lava. The Fire Orb was hidden deep within an active volcano, guarded by fiery spirits. Arianna flew over the blistering landscape, her scales shimmering with heat. Inside the volcano, she encountered the fiery spirits, who challenged her to prove her bravery. Using Marina's vial of healing waters, Arianna protected herself from the intense heat and soothed the spirits' anger. She navigated the treacherous lava flows and reached the heart of the volcano, where she found the Fire Orb, its red light blazing with intensity. The Water Orb. The final orb was hidden in the depths of the Sapphire Sea, a vast ocean teeming with life. The water orb was protected by ancient sea serpents and hidden within an underwater cave. Arianna dived into the crystal-clear waters, her tail crystal illuminating the way. As she swam deeper, she encountered the sea serpents, who tested her compassion and wisdom. Using Alara's compass, she navigated the labyrinthine underwater tunnels and used her innate empathy to calm the sea serpents. In the heart of the underwater cave, she found the water orb, its blue-green light glowing with tranquility. The final challenge. With all 4 elemental orbs in her possession, Arianna returned to Draconia. The orbs needed to be placed in the ancient altar, located in the heart of the kingdom, to restore balance. As she approached the altar, the sky darkened, and a powerful force tried to stop her. Arianna faced the final challenge, a manifestation of the imbalance threatening Draconia. The dark force took the shape of a fearsome dragon, its eyes burning with malice. Arianna used the combined power of the elemental orbs, along with the gifts from her sisters, to combat the dark dragon. The battle was fierce and relentless. Arianna used the earth orb to create barriers, the air orb to summon powerful gusts of wind, the fire orb to launch fiery attacks, and the water orb to create protective shields. With every strike, she weakened the dark dragon, and with a final, powerful blast from her crystal tail, she vanquished the darkness. Restoration of balance. With the dark force defeated, Arianna placed the elemental orbs on the ancient altar. The orbs glowed brightly, their energy intertwining and creating a brilliant light that spread across Draconia. The sky cleared, and the land began to heal, restored to its natural harmony. Queen Sunset and Arianna's sisters welcomed her back with open wings, their hearts filled with pride and relief. The kingdom celebrated their hero's return with a grand festival, honoring Arianna's bravery and determination. The tale of Princess Arianna's quest for the elemental orbs became a cherished legend, inspiring generations of dragons to seek balance, courage, and wisdom. And in the hearts of her family and the people of Draconia, Arianna's courage and love for her kingdom remained a beacon of hope and inspiration for all time. Princess Arianna and the Shattered Crown. In the majestic kingdom of Draconia, ruled by the wise and benevolent Queen Sunset, Princess Arianna, the youngest of the Queen's 5 daughters, was known for her radiant purple scales, lime green eyes, and the dazzling crystal at the end of her tail. Arianna's curiosity and adventurous spirit often led her to explore the farthest reaches of their kingdom. One day, while exploring the ancient archives of the royal library, Arianna stumbled upon an old, dusty scroll hidden behind a stack of forgotten books. The scroll contained a cryptic message about the Shattered Crown, an artifact of immense power that once belonged to the ancient dragon kings. According to the legend, the crown was shattered into 5 pieces and scattered across Draconia to prevent its power from falling into the wrong hands. Excited by the discovery, Arianna presented the scroll to Queen Sunset and her sisters. "Mother, sisters, I found a scroll about the Shattered Crown. If we can reunite the pieces, we could harness its power to protect our kingdom." Queen Sunset studied the scroll carefully. The Shattered Crown is indeed a powerful artifact, but it is also dangerous. If you choose to embark on this quest, you must be prepared for the challenges that lie ahead. Arianna's sisters each gave her a token of their love and protection. Alara, the eldest, gave her a pendant of wisdom. Lysandra, the brave, gave her a sword of courage. Marina, the gentle, gave her a vial of healing waters. And Celine, the creative, gave her a charm of creativity. With these gifts and her unwavering resolve, Arianna set off on her quest to find the pieces of the Shattered Crown. The scroll provided clues to the locations of the fragments, guiding her through the diverse landscapes of Draconia. The first fragment, the Cave of Echoes. Arianna's first destination was the Cave of Echoes, a mysterious cavern located deep within the Whispering Woods. The cave was known for its labyrinthine tunnels and the haunting echoes that filled its chambers. The scroll mentioned that the first fragment was hidden within the deepest part of the cave. As Arianna ventured into the Cave of Echoes, she was greeted by a symphony of whispers and echoes that seemed to guide her deeper into the darkness. Using Alara's pendant of wisdom, she deciphered the echoes and followed their guidance through the maze-like tunnels. After hours of navigating the cave, she reached a large chamber where the echoes converged into a single harmonious voice. To claim the first fragment, you must prove your wisdom and resolve, the voice echoed. Arianna stepped forward, her crystal tail glowing brightly. She faced a series of riddles and puzzles, each one more challenging than the last. Using her keen intellect and the pendant's guidance, she solved each puzzle and finally reached the pedestal where the first fragment rested. The fragment glowed with a soft, ethereal light, and as Arianna touched it, she felt a surge of ancient power. The second fragment, the frozen fjord. The next clue led Arianna to the frozen fjord, a treacherous icy landscape in the northern reaches of Draconia. The second fragment was hidden within a glacier, guarded by the formidable ice spirits that roamed the fjord. Arianna flew over the icy terrain, her breath visible in the frigid air. The glacier loomed ahead, its surface glittering in the pale sunlight. As she approached, the ice spirits appeared, challenging her to prove her bravery. Drawing Lysandra's sword of courage, Arianna engaged the ice spirits in battle. The fight was fierce, the spirits' icy breath and sharp claws testing her strength and resolve. But Arianna fought valiantly, using her agility and the sword's power to overcome the spirits. With a final, powerful strike, she shattered the ice barrier, protecting the second fragment. Inside the glacier, she found the fragment encased in a block of ice. Using her crystal tail, she melted the ice and retrieved the fragment. The second piece of the shattered crown glowed with a cold, blue light, and as Arianna held it, she felt its icy power flow through her. The third fragment, the Desert of Desolation. The third clue led Arianna to the Desert of Desolation, a vast, arid wasteland in the southern reaches of Draconia. The third fragment was buried beneath the shifting sands, protected by the relentless desert winds and sandstorms. Arianna flew over the scorching desert, her scales shimmering in the intense heat. The sun beat down mercilessly, and the wind whipped up swirling sandstorms. Using Celine's charm of creativity, Arianna manipulated the winds, creating a protective barrier that allowed her to navigate the treacherous landscape. In the heart of the desert, she found an ancient, half-buried pyramid. The third fragment was hidden within its depths, guarded by traps and puzzles. Arianna carefully made her way through the pyramid, using her wits and the charm's power to avoid the traps and solve the puzzles. At the center of the pyramid, she found the third fragment, glowing with a fiery, red light. As she touched it, she felt its intense, burning power. She carefully placed it with the other fragments and continued her quest. The fourth fragment, the Sapphire Sea. The fourth clue led Arianna to the Sapphire Sea, a vast ocean teeming with life. The fourth fragment was hidden within a sunken temple, guarded by ancient sea creatures and powerful currents. Arianna dived into the crystal-clear waters, her tail crystal illuminating the way. She swam deeper into the ocean, navigating the underwater caves and tunnels. Using Marina's vial of healing waters, she protected herself from the pressure and the creatures that guarded the temple. Inside the sunken temple, she faced challenges that tested her compassion and wisdom. She calmed the ancient sea creatures with her gentle touch and solved the puzzles that guarded the fourth fragment. The fragment glowed with a tranquil blue-green light, and as Arianna held it, she felt its calming power. The fifth fragment, the Celestial Spire. The final clue led Arianna to the Celestial Spire, a towering structure that reached into the heavens. The fifth fragment was hidden at the top, guarded by celestial beings and powerful magic. Arianna ascended the spire, her wings straining against the powerful winds and magical barriers. Using all the gifts from her sisters and the power of the previous fragments, she overcame each challenge and reached the summit. At the top of the spire, she found the final fragment, glowing with a radiant golden light. As she touched it, she felt its divine power. She carefully placed it with the other fragments, completing the shattered crown. The final challenge. With all 5 fragments in her possession, Arianna returned to Draconia. The scroll mentioned that the shattered crown needed to be reforged in the heart of the kingdom, where the ancient dragon kings once ruled. As she approached the ancient forge, the sky darkened, and a powerful force tried to stop her. The dark force took the shape of a fearsome dragon, its eyes burning with malice. Arianna faced the final challenge, using the combined power of the fragments and the gifts from her sisters. The battle was fierce and relentless. Arianna used the power of the earth fragment to create barriers, the air fragment to summon powerful gusts of wind, the fire fragment to launch fiery attacks, the water fragment to create protective shields, and the celestial fragment to unleash divine energy. With every strike, she weakened the dark dragon, and with a final, powerful blast from her crystal tail, she vanquished the darkness. Reforging the crown. With the dark force defeated, Arianna placed the fragments on the ancient forge. The forge glowed brightly, and the fragments began to merge, their energies intertwining. The shattered crown was reforged, its power restored. Arianna carefully lifted the crown, feeling its immense power and responsibility. She returned to the kingdom, where Queen Sunset and her sisters welcomed her with open wings. The kingdom celebrated their hero's return with a grand festival, honoring Arianna's bravery and determination. The shattered crown was placed in a special chamber, its power used to protect and guide Draconia. The tale of Princess Arianna's quest to find the shattered crown became a cherished legend, inspiring generations of dragons to seek courage, wisdom, and balance. And in the hearts of her family and the people of Draconia, Arianna's bravery and love for her kingdom remained a beacon of hope and inspiration for all time. Princess Arianna and the Song of the Stars. In the lush and vibrant kingdom of Draconia, ruled by the wise Queen Sunset, lived 5 remarkable rain-winged dragon sisters. The youngest, Princess Arianna, was known for her radiant purple scales, lime green eyes, and the dazzling crystal at the end of her tail. Arianna's curiosity and adventurous spirit often led her to explore the farthest reaches of their kingdom. One evening, as the sun set and the stars began to twinkle in the sky, Arianna noticed a strange phenomenon. A beautiful melody filled the air, a song that seemed to come from the stars themselves. Intrigued, she flew to the highest peak in the kingdom to listen more closely. The song was mesmerizing, and she felt a deep connection to the music, as if it were calling her. The next morning, Arianna shared her experience with her mother, Queen Sunset, and her sisters. Mother, sisters, I heard a song from the stars last night. It was unlike anything I've ever heard before. I believe it holds a great mystery. Queen Sunset's eyes widened with recognition. The Song of the Stars is an ancient legend. It is said to be a message from the celestial dragons, a powerful race that once watched over our world. If you can decipher the song's meaning, you may uncover a great secret that could benefit all of Draconia. Determined to unravel the mystery, Arianna set off on a new quest. Her sisters each gave her a token of their love and protection. Alara, the eldest, gave her a pendant of wisdom. Lysandra, the brave, gave her a sword of courage. Marina, the gentle, gave her a vial of healing waters. And Celine, the creative, gave her a charm of creativity. With these gifts and her unwavering resolve, Arianna embarked on her journey to decipher the Song of the Stars. The path ahead was uncertain, but her heart was filled with determination. The first clue. The Observatory of Lumina. Arianna's first destination was the ancient Observatory of Lumina, located atop the highest mountain in Draconia. The observatory was known for its powerful telescopes and its ability to study the stars. Arianna believed that the observatory might hold the key to understanding the celestial melody. As she approached the observatory, she marveled at its grandeur. The structure was made of gleaming marble and adorned with intricate carvings of celestial dragons. Inside, she found a massive telescope aimed at the night sky. The observatory's keeper, an elderly dragon named Orion, greeted her warmly. "Welcome, Princess Arianna. I have been expecting you. The Song of the Stars has been heard only once before in ancient times. To decipher its meaning, you must study the stars and their constellations." Orion led Arianna to the telescope and showed her the constellations that corresponded to the melody she had heard. As she studied the stars, she noticed that the constellations formed a pattern, a map that pointed to several locations across Draconia. "Each location holds a piece of the puzzle," Orion explained. "You must visit these places and gather the clues they hold." The second clue, the Crystal Caves of Argentum. The first location on the map led Arianna to the Crystal Caves of Argentum, a stunning network of underground caverns filled with glittering crystals. According to the map, the second clue was hidden deep within these caves. As Arianna ventured into the caves, she was awed by the beauty of the crystals, which reflected light in a dazzling array of colors. However, the caves were also filled with traps and obstacles designed to protect the ancient secrets within. Using Celine's charm of creativity, Arianna navigated the treacherous paths, solving puzzles and avoiding traps. Deep within the caves, she discovered a hidden chamber where a large crystal resonated with the melody of the stars. Touching the crystal, she felt a surge of energy and a vision filled her mind. She saw a celestial dragon singing the song of the stars, its voice blending with the music of the universe. The vision showed her the next location, a serene lake surrounded by ancient trees. The third clue, the Lake of Reflections. Arianna flew to the Lake of Reflections, a tranquil body of water known for its mirror-like surface. The lake was said to hold the wisdom of the ages, and many believed that its waters could reveal hidden truths. As she approached the lake, she saw her reflection shimmering on the surface. The water seemed to call to her, and she carefully stepped into the lake, feeling its cool embrace. In the center of the lake, she found an ancient tree with silver leaves, its roots extending deep into the water. The tree whispered to her, its voice blending with the melody of the stars. To understand the song of the stars, you must look within and find the harmony in your own heart. Arianna closed her eyes and listened to the tree's guidance. She felt a connection to the celestial dragons and the music of the universe. As she meditated, the lake's surface began to glow, revealing a hidden symbol, an intricate star pattern that matched the map from the observatory. The symbol pointed to a distant mountain range where the final clue awaited. The fourth clue, the Celestial Peak. The final location on the map was the Celestial Peak, a towering mountain range said to be the home of the celestial dragons. Arianna flew over the rugged terrain, her heart pounding with anticipation. As she approached the peak, she saw a shimmering portal, its entrance guarded by two celestial dragon statues. The statues came to life as she landed, their voices resonating with the song of the stars. To enter the Celestial Peak, you must prove your worthiness by facing the trials of harmony. Arianna nodded, her crystal tail glowing with determination. The trials tested her wisdom, courage, compassion, and creativity. She used Alara's pendant to solve complex puzzles, Lysandra's sword to defeat fearsome guardians, Marina's healing waters to mend the wounds of injured creatures, and Celine's charm to create beautiful works of art that resonated with the song. After successfully completing the trials, the portal opened, revealing the heart of the Celestial Peak. Inside, Arianna found a magnificent hall adorned with celestial symbols and glowing orbs. In the center of the hall stood a grand, ethereal dragon, the guardian of the stars. "Welcome, Princess Arianna," the guardian said, its voice a harmonious blend of music and power. "You have proven yourself worthy to receive the ancient knowledge of the celestial dragons." The guardian revealed that the Song of the Stars was a message of unity and harmony, a reminder that all beings in the universe are connected by the music of existence. The song contained ancient spells and wisdom that could bring peace and prosperity to Draconia. The return to Draconia. Arianna returned to Draconia with the ancient knowledge and the celestial spells. She shared her discoveries with Queen Sunset and her sisters, their eyes filled with awe and wonder. The kingdom celebrated Arianna's successful quest with a grand festival, honoring her bravery and determination. Using the celestial spells, Queen Sunset and the Royal Council integrated the ancient wisdom into their governance, magic, and daily lives. The knowledge of the celestial dragons brought a new era of harmony and enlightenment to Draconia. The tale of Princess Arianna's quest to decipher the Song of the Stars became a cherished legend, inspiring generations of dragons to seek harmony, wisdom, and unity. And in the hearts of her family and the people of Draconia, Arianna's courage and love for her kingdom remained a beacon of hope and inspiration for all time. Princess Arianna and the Forgotten Temple. In the vibrant kingdom of Draconia, where rain wings, sand wings, and ice wings lived harmoniously, Princess Arianna, the youngest daughter of Queen Sunset, was known for her radiant purple scales, lime green eyes, and the dazzling crystal at the end of her tail. Arianna's curiosity and adventurous spirit often led her to explore the farthest reaches of their kingdom. One day, while exploring the ancient archives of the Royal Library, Arianna discovered a worn and faded map hidden within a dusty tome. The map depicted a forgotten temple located in the heart of the enchanted forest, a place rumored to hold ancient magic and untold secrets. Intrigued, Arianna presented the map to her mother, Queen Sunset, and her sisters. "Mother, sisters, I've found a map to a forgotten temple in the enchanted forest. The legends say it holds powerful magic that could benefit our kingdom," Arianna said, her eyes sparkling with excitement. Queen Sunset studied the map carefully. The enchanted forest is a place of great beauty, but also great danger. If you choose to embark on this quest, you must be prepared for the challenges that lie ahead. Arianna's sisters each gave her a token of their love and protection. Alara, the eldest, gave her a pendant of wisdom. Lysandra, the brave, gave her a sword of courage. Marina, the gentle, gave her a vial of healing waters. And Celine, the creative, gave her a charm of creativity. With these gifts and her unwavering resolve, Arianna set off on her journey to the enchanted forest. The path ahead was uncertain, but her heart was filled with determination. The journey begins. Arianna flew over the lush landscape of Draconia, following the map's directions. The enchanted forest lay beyond the crystal lake, a shimmering body of water that glistened under the sun. As she approached the forest, the air grew cooler, and the trees seemed to whisper secrets in the wind. The enchanted forest was a place of stunning beauty, filled with towering trees, vibrant flowers, and sparkling streams. However, it was also home to many mystical creatures and hidden dangers. Arianna knew she had to be cautious as she ventured deeper into the forest. As she followed the map, she encountered a clearing where a group of playful sprites danced around a glimmering pool. The sprites noticed Arianna and beckoned her to join them. "Welcome, Princess Arianna. We have been expecting you. To find the forgotten temple, you must solve the riddle of the forest." The sprites presented her with a riddle. "I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with the wind. What am I?" Arianna pondered the riddle for a moment, recalling her studies and adventures. With a confident smile, she answered, "An echo." The sprites cheered and guided her to a hidden path that led deeper into the forest. "Follow this path, and it will take you to the temple. But beware, for the way is fraught with challenges." The Forest Guardians. As Arianna ventured further, she encountered the first of many challenges, a dense thicket of thorny vines that blocked her path. The vines seemed to move on their own, tightening and twisting as she approached. Using Celine's charm of creativity, Arianna manipulated the vines, creating a narrow passage that allowed her to pass through unscathed. Deeper into the forest, she came across a shimmering waterfall that cascaded into a crystal-clear pool. However, the water was guarded by a fierce water serpent, its scales glistening in the sunlight. The serpent hissed and barred her way, demanding proof of her courage. Drawing Lysandra's sword of courage, Arianna faced the serpent with determination. The battle was fierce, the serpent's powerful tail and sharp fangs testing her strength and resolve. But Arianna fought valiantly, using her agility and the sword's power to outmaneuver the serpent. With a final, powerful strike, she defeated the guardian and continued her journey. The Whispering Stones. Following the map, Arianna reached a clearing where ancient stone pillars stood in a circle. The pillars were covered in mysterious runes that glowed faintly in the dim light. As she approached, the runes began to hum, filling the air with a haunting melody. "The Whispering Stones," Arianna whispered to herself, recalling the legends. "They hold the key to the temple." Using Alara's pendant of wisdom, Arianna deciphered the runes and discovered that each pillar represented a different element: earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. She had to activate the pillars in the correct order to reveal the entrance to the temple. With careful consideration, Arianna activated the pillars one by one. The ground trembled, and a hidden staircase emerged, leading down into the earth. The entrance to the Forgotten Temple was now open. The Forgotten Temple. Arianna descended the staircase, her crystal tail lighting the way. The air grew cooler as she ventured deeper underground, and the walls were adorned with ancient carvings depicting dragons and mystical creatures. The temple was a marvel of ancient architecture, its halls echoing with the whispers of the past. In the heart of the temple, Arianna found a grand chamber where a massive, ornate door stood. The door was covered in intricate symbols and guarded by a spectral dragon. The dragon's eyes glowed with an otherworldly light as it spoke. Princess Arianna, you have proven your worth by overcoming the challenges of the forest. To enter the inner sanctum, you must prove your compassion and wisdom. The spectral dragon presented her with a choice, two paths leading to two different outcomes. One path promised great power, but at the cost of others, while the other path offered knowledge and harmony, but required selflessness and sacrifice. Arianna chose the path of knowledge and harmony, her heart guided by the love for her kingdom and her family. The spectral dragon nodded approvingly, and the ornate door opened, revealing the inner sanctum. The heart of the temple. Inside the inner sanctum, Arianna found a magnificent altar where an ancient artifact rested, a radiant, crystalline heart that pulsed with powerful magic. This was the heart of the temple, a source of immense power and wisdom. As she approached the altar, the heart of the temple began to glow brightly, filling the chamber with a warm, golden light. Arianna felt a deep connection to the artifact, as if it were a part of her own essence. The spectral dragon appeared beside her, its voice filled with reverence. The heart of the temple is a gift from the ancient dragons. It holds the wisdom and magic of our ancestors. You have proven yourself worthy to wield its power. Use it wisely to protect and guide your kingdom. Arianna carefully lifted the heart of the temple, feeling its energy flow through her. She knew that with this artifact, she could bring great benefits to Draconia and ensure the prosperity and harmony of her kingdom. The return to Draconia. With the heart of the temple in her possession, Arianna returned to Draconia. Queen Sunset and her sisters welcomed her with open wings, their eyes filled with awe and pride. The kingdom celebrated Arianna's successful quest with a grand festival, honoring her bravery and determination. Using the power of the heart of the temple, Queen Sunset and the royal council integrated the ancient wisdom and magic into their governance, enhancing the lives of their people and ensuring the prosperity of Draconia. The tale of Princess Arianna's journey to the Forgotten Temple became a cherished legend, inspiring generations of dragons to seek knowledge, courage, and compassion. And in the hearts of her family and the people of Draconia, Arianna's bravery and love for her kingdom remained a beacon of hope and inspiration for all time. Princess Arianna and the Lost City of Gold. In the flourishing kingdom of Draconia, ruled by the wise and benevolent Queen Sunset, lived 5 remarkable rain-winged dragon sisters. The youngest, Princess Arianna, was known for her radiant purple scales, lime green eyes, and the dazzling crystal at the end of her tail. Her adventurous spirit often led her to explore the most mysterious corners of their vast and beautiful kingdom. One day, while exploring the royal archives, Arianna came across an ancient, weathered scroll. It told the tale of the lost City of Gold, a magnificent city said to be filled with treasures beyond imagination and knowledge that could change the fate of kingdoms. The city, however, had vanished without a trace centuries ago, leaving only whispers of its existence. Intrigued by the possibility of discovering such a legendary place, Arianna presented the scroll to her mother, Queen Sunset, and her sisters. Mother, sisters, I found a scroll that speaks of the lost City of Gold. If the city truly exists, it could hold the key to great wealth and wisdom for our kingdom. Queen Sunset studied the scroll thoughtfully. The lost City of Gold is a legend, but if it does exist, finding it could indeed bring great benefits to Draconia. This journey will be perilous, Arianna. Are you prepared for the challenges you might face? Arianna nodded with determination. I am ready, Mother. Her sisters each gave her a token of their love and protection. Alara, the eldest, gave her a pendant of wisdom. Lysandra, the brave, gave her a sword of courage. Marina, the gentle, gave her a vial of healing waters. And Celine, the creative, gave her a charm of creativity. With these gifts and her unwavering resolve, Arianna set off on her quest to find the lost City of Gold. The ancient scroll provided clues to the city's location, guiding her through the diverse landscapes of Draconia. The first clue, the River of Silver. Arianna's journey began with the River of Silver, a sparkling river known for its swift currents and shimmering waters. According to the scroll, the river's source was near the entrance to the lost city. Arianna flew over the river, her wings catching the sunlight, making her scales gleam. As she followed the river upstream, she encountered treacherous rapids and steep cliffs. The journey was arduous, But Arianna pressed on, driven by her determination to uncover the city's secrets. Along the riverbank, she found an ancient stone marker inscribed with cryptic symbols. Using Alara's pendant of wisdom, Arianna deciphered the symbols, which provided further directions. The marker pointed to a hidden path leading through the dense jungle. She ventured into the jungle, navigating the thick underbrush and towering trees. The jungle guardians. Deeper into the jungle, Arianna encountered a tribe of jungle dragons, known for their fierce loyalty and strength. The tribe's leader, a mighty dragon with emerald green scales, challenged her. To pass through our territory, you must prove your strength and honor. Drawing Lysandra's sword of courage, Arianna faced the leader in a trial of combat. The battle was intense, with both dragons displaying their skill and valor. Arianna fought bravely, using her agility and the sword's power to match the leader's strength. After a fierce exchange, Arianna emerged victorious, earning the respect of the jungle tribe. The tribe's leader, impressed by her courage and skill, guided her to the next clue, a hidden cave at the edge of the jungle. Inside the cave, she found a mural depicting the lost city of gold, its golden towers gleaming under the sun. The mural also revealed a hidden passage leading to the mountains. The Mountain Pass. Following the mural's directions, Arianna traveled to the mountains, where the air grew colder and the terrain more rugged. The hidden passage, known as the Whispering Wind Pass, was said to be guarded by elemental spirits who tested the resolve of those who dared to enter. As Arianna climbed higher, she encountered the elemental spirits, spirits of wind, earth, fire, and water. Each spirit presented a challenge that tested her strength, wisdom, and courage. She used Celine's charm of creativity to solve the puzzles and Marina's vial of healing waters to overcome the physical trials. At the summit of the pass, Arianna discovered an ancient alt with a golden key. The key was inscribed with runes that matched the symbols on the scroll. Holding the key, Arianna felt a surge of anticipation. She was close to finding the lost city of gold, the Desert of Mirrors. The next clue led Arianna to the Desert of Mirrors, a vast expanse of sand and mirages that played tricks on the eyes. The desert was known for its deceptive illusions, making it difficult to navigate. According to the scroll, the final path to the lost city lay hidden within the desert. Arianna flew over the desert, her eyes scanning the shifting sands for any signs of the hidden path. The heat was intense, and the mirages created confusing images of golden towers and shimmering oases. Using Alara's pendant, she focused her mind and saw through the illusions, following the true path revealed by the pendant's wisdom. As she traveled deeper into the desert, she encountered an ancient sphinx guarding the entrance to the hidden path. The sphinx presented her with a riddle. I am the beginning of the end and the end of time and space. I am essential to creation, and I surround every place. What am I? Arianna pondered the riddle, recalling her studies and adventures. With a confident smile, she answered, the letter E. The Sphinx nodded and allowed her to pass, revealing the entrance to an underground tunnel. The tunnel led her through a labyrinth of stone passages, each one more intricate than the last. At the end of the tunnel, she emerged into a hidden valley, where the lost city of gold lay in all its splendor. The lost city of gold. Arianna's heart raced with excitement as she beheld the lost city of gold. The city's towers and buildings were made of pure gold, gleaming under the sunlight. The streets were lined with statues of ancient dragons, and the air was filled with a sense of ancient magic. Exploring the city, Arianna found the central temple, where the city's greatest treasures and knowledge were stored. The temple was guarded by a colossal golden dragon, its eyes glowing with an otherworldly light. The dragon spoke, its voice resonating with power. Princess Arianna, you have journeyed far and proven your worth. To claim the treasures of the lost city, you must demonstrate your wisdom, courage, and compassion. The golden dragon presented her with 3 final challenges: a test of wisdom, where she had to solve ancient riddles, a test of courage, where she had to face her deepest fears, and a test of compassion, where she had to heal a wounded dragon using Marina's healing waters. Arianna passed each challenge with determination and grace, earning the respect of the golden dragon. As a reward, the dragon granted her access to the temple's inner sanctum, where she found ancient scrolls filled with knowledge and powerful artifacts made of gold and precious gems. The return to Draconia. With the treasures and knowledge of the lost city of gold, Arianna returned to Draconia. Queen Sunset and her sisters welcomed her with open wings, their eyes filled with awe and pride. The kingdom celebrated Arianna's successful quest with a grand festival, honoring her bravery and determination. Using the ancient knowledge and treasures, Queen Sunset and the Royal Council integrated the wisdom and magic into their governance, enhancing the prosperity and harmony of Draconia. The tale of Princess Arianna's journey to the lost city of gold became a cherished legend, inspiring generations of dragons to seek courage, wisdom, and compassion. And in the hearts of her family and the people of Draconia, Arianna's bravery and love for her kingdom remained a beacon of hope and inspiration for all time. Princess Arianna and the Dragon of the Deep. In the magnificent kingdom of Draconia, where rainwings, sandwings, and icewings lived in harmony, Princess Arianna, the youngest daughter of Queen Sunset, was known for her radiant purple scales, lime green eyes, and the dazzling crystal at the end of her tail. Arianna's insatiable curiosity and adventurous spirit often led her to explore the farthest reaches of their realm. One day, while exploring the ancient archives of the Royal Library, Arianna discovered an old, tattered journal. The journal spoke of a mighty dragon that dwelled in the depths of the great abyss, a chasm so deep and dark that no dragon had dared to explore it fully. This dragon, known as the Dragon of the Deep, was said to guard a powerful relic that could control the seas and protect Draconia from any threat. Intrigued by the possibility of finding such a powerful relic, Arianna presented the journal to her mother, Queen Sunset, and her sisters. "Mother, sisters, I found a journal that speaks of the Dragon of the Deep and a relic that can control the seas. If we can find this relic, it could safeguard our kingdom." Queen Sunset's eyes filled with concern. "The Great Abyss is a dangerous place, Arianna. Many have ventured there and never returned. Are you certain you wish to undertake this perilous journey?" Arianna nodded with determination. "I am ready, Mother." Her sisters each gave her a token of their love and protection. Alara, the eldest, gave her a pendant of wisdom. Lysandra, the brave, gave her a sword of courage. Marina, the gentle, gave her a vial of healing waters. And Celine, the creative, gave her a charm of creativity. With these gifts and her unwavering resolve, Arianna set off on her quest to the Great Abyss. The journal provided clues to the abyss's location and the challenges she would face. The journey begins. Arianna flew over the lush landscape of Draconia, following the journal's directions. The Great Abyss lay beyond the Thunder Mountains, a range of towering peaks that crackled with perpetual storms. As she approached the mountains, the air grew charged with electricity, and the skies darkened. Navigating the treacherous mountains, Arianna relied on Celine's charm of creativity to create protective barriers against the lightning strikes and fierce winds. After hours of navigating the stormy peaks, she reached the edge of the Great Abyss. The abyss was a vast chasm that seemed to descend into the very heart of the earth. The air around it was cold and heavy, and a sense of foreboding filled the atmosphere. With a deep breath, Arianna spread her wings and descended into the darkness. The descent into darkness. As Arianna descended deeper into the abyss, the light from her crystal tail illuminated the walls of the chasm, revealing ancient carvings and glowing crystals. The air grew colder, and the pressure increased, making it difficult to breathe. Suddenly, she encountered a fierce gust of wind that threatened to throw her off course. Using Alara's pendant of wisdom, she navigated the treacherous currents, finding pockets of calm that allowed her to continue her descent. Deeper into the abyss, she encountered bioluminescent creatures that lit up the darkness with their eerie glow. Some were curious and friendly, while others were hostile and aggressive. Using Lysandra's sword of courage, she defended herself against the hostile creatures, pressing on despite the growing challenges. The Guardians of the Abyss. At the bottom of the abyss, Arianna discovered an ancient temple carved into the rock. The entrance was guarded by two colossal stone statues of dragons, their eyes glowing with an otherworldly light. As she approached, the statues came to life, their voices echoing through the chamber. "Who dares to enter the domain of the Dragon of the Deep?" they boomed. "I am Princess Arianna of Draconia, seeking the relic that can control the seas," Arianna replied, her voice steady despite the butterflies in her stomach. The statues exchanged a glance and then spoke in unison. To claim the relic, you must prove your wisdom, courage, and compassion. Arianna nodded and prepared for the trials ahead. The first trial tested her wisdom. The statues presented her with a series of complex puzzles and riddles, each one more challenging than the last. Using Alara's pendant, she solved each puzzle with patience and intellect. The second trial tested her courage. The statues conjured illusions of her greatest fears, from towering monsters to overwhelming darkness. Using Lysandra's sword, she faced each fear head-on, demonstrating her bravery and resolve. The final trial tested her compassion. The statues presented her with a wounded dragon, its scales dull and its breath shallow. Using Marina's vial of healing waters, she tended to the dragon's wounds with care and empathy, watching as its strength and vitality returned. Having passed all the trials, the statues granted her access to the inner sanctum of the temple. You have proven yourself worthy, Princess Arianna. Enter and claim the relic. The Dragon of the Deep. Inside the inner sanctum, Arianna found a massive chamber filled with treasures and ancient artifacts. At the center of the chamber lay the relic, a beautiful crystalline trident that pulsed with powerful magic. However, the relic was guarded by the Dragon of the Deep, a colossal dragon with scales as dark as the abyss and eyes that glowed with an intense blue light. The Dragon of the Deep stirred as Arianna approached, its voice a deep rumble. Princess Arianna, you have come far to claim this relic, but to take it, you must prove your worth in battle. Arianna steeled herself for the fight, her crystal tail glowing brightly. The battle was fierce and relentless, with the Dragon of the Deep unleashing powerful waves of magic and ferocious attacks. Arianna used all the skills and gifts she had acquired, fighting with courage and determination. As the battle raged on, Arianna noticed a pattern in the dragon's attacks. Using Celine's charm of creativity, she devised a strategy to outmaneuver the dragon and strike at its weak points. With a final, powerful blow, she defeated the Dragon of the Deep. The dragon, now subdued, looked at her with respect. You have proven yourself worthy, Princess Arianna. The relic is yours to command. Use its power wisely to protect your kingdom. Arianna carefully lifted the crystalline trident, feeling its immense power flow through her. She knew that with this relic, she could control the seas and safeguard Draconia from any threat. The return to Draconia. With the relic in her possession, Arianna ascended from the great abyss. Queen Sunset and her sisters welcomed her with open wings, their eyes filled with awe and pride. The kingdom celebrated Arianna's successful quest with a grand festival, honoring her bravery and determination. Using the power of the relic, Queen Sunset and the Royal Council integrated its magic into their governance, enhancing the safety and prosperity of Draconia. The relic's power allowed them to control the weather, protect their shores, and ensure the well-being of their people. The tale of Princess Arianna's journey to the Great Abyss and her battle with the Dragon of the Deep became a cherished legend, inspiring generations of dragons to seek courage, wisdom, and compassion. And in the hearts of her family and the people of Draconia, Arianna's bravery and love for her kingdom remained a beacon of hope and inspiration for all time. Princess Arianna and the Enchanted Garden. In the magical kingdom of Draconia, ruled by the wise and benevolent Queen Sunset, lived 5 extraordinary rain-winged dragon sisters. The youngest, Princess Arianna, was known for her radiant purple scales, lime green eyes, and the dazzling crystal at the end of her tail. Arianna's curiosity and adventurous spirit often led her to explore the most mysterious corners of their vast and enchanting realm. One day, while wandering through the royal gardens, Arianna discovered an old, forgotten journal hidden among the roots of a centuries-old tree. The journal belonged to a great ancestor, Queen Seraphina, and it detailed the existence of an enchanted garden, a place where time stood still and magical plants with incredible powers grew. According to the journal, the garden held the secrets to curing any ailment, granting immense strength, and even bestowing immortality. Intrigued by the possibility of finding such a wondrous place, Arianna presented the journal to her mother, Queen Sunset, and her sisters. Mother, sisters, I found a journal that speaks of the enchanted garden. If we can find this garden, it could provide us with extraordinary powers and healing abilities. Queen Sunset's eyes filled with wonder. The enchanted garden is a legend, but if it truly exists, finding it could bring great benefits to our kingdom. However, the journey will be fraught with challenges. Are you certain you wish to undertake this quest? Arianna nodded with determination. I am ready, Mother. Her sisters each gave her a token of their love and protection. Alara, the eldest, gave her a pendant of wisdom. Lysandra, the brave, gave her a sword of courage. Marina, the gentle, gave her a vial of healing waters. And Celine, the creative, gave her a charm of creativity. With these gifts and her unwavering resolve, Arianna set off on her journey to find the enchanted garden. The journal provided clues to the garden's location, guiding her through the diverse landscapes of Draconia. The first clue, the Whispering Woods. Arianna's journey began with the Whispering Woods, a dense forest where the trees seemed to murmur secrets to those who listened closely. According to the journal, the first clue to the garden's location was hidden within these woods. As Arianna ventured deeper into the forest, the whispers grew louder, guiding her towards a secluded glade. There, she found a circle of ancient stones, each inscribed with cryptic symbols. Using Alara's pendant of wisdom, she deciphered the symbols, which revealed a hidden path leading further into the woods. Following the path, she encountered various magical creatures, some friendly and others mischievous. With patience and kindness, she befriended a group of sprites who agreed to guide her to the next clue. The Waterfall of Illusions. The sprites led Arianna to the Waterfall of Illusions, a breathtaking cascade that sparkled with an otherworldly light. The journal mentioned that the second clue was hidden behind the waterfall, but reaching it required passing through a series of illusions designed to deceive and confuse. As Arianna approached the waterfall, she encountered illusions of her deepest fears and desires. Using Lysandra's sword of courage, she cut through the illusions, remaining focused and determined. Behind the waterfall, she discovered a hidden cave where an ancient tree grew, its roots entwined around a crystal orb. Touching the orb, Arianna received a vision of the enchanted garden. The vision showed her a hidden valley protected by powerful magic, accessible only through a portal located in the Crystal Mountains. The Crystal Mountains. Following the vision, Arianna traveled to the Crystal Mountains, a majestic range known for its glittering peaks and treacherous terrain. The portal to the enchanted garden was said to be hidden within a crystal cavern at the heart of the mountains. As Arianna climbed higher, the air grew colder and the path became more perilous. Using Celine's charm of creativity, she created safe passageways and overcame obstacles that blocked her way. After a grueling ascent, she reached the entrance to the crystal cavern. Inside the cavern, the walls sparkled with thousands of crystals, casting a dazzling array of colors. The cavern was guarded by a formidable ice dragon, its scales shimmering with frost. The ice dragon challenged Arianna, demanding that she prove her worth. Drawing Lysandra's sword, Arianna engaged the ice dragon in a fierce battle. The dragon's icy breath and powerful strikes tested her strength and resolve, but Arianna fought valiantly. Using her agility and the sword's power, she outmaneuvered the dragon and struck a decisive blow, earning its respect. The ice dragon, now subdued, revealed the location of the portal, a large crystal embedded in the cavern wall. Arianna touched the crystal, and a shimmering portal opened, revealing the enchanted garden beyond. The Enchanted Garden. Stepping through the portal, Arianna found herself in the Enchanted Garden, a place of unparalleled beauty and magic. The garden was filled with vibrant, glowing plants, each one radiating powerful energy. The air was filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers, and the gentle hum of magic filled the atmosphere. As Arianna explored the garden, she discovered plants with incredible properties. Flowers that could heal any wound, vines that granted immense strength, and trees that produced fruit capable of extending life. However, the heart of the garden was guarded by the spirit of nature, a majestic dragon with scales that shimmered like the leaves in sunlight. The spirit of nature spoke, its voice gentle yet powerful. Princess Arianna, you have journeyed far to find this place. The Enchanted Garden holds great power, but with power comes responsibility. To claim its treasures, you must prove your wisdom, compassion, and respect for nature. The spirit of nature presented Arianna with 3 final challenges. The first challenge tested her wisdom, requiring her to solve complex puzzles and riddles that revealed the garden's ancient secrets. Using Alara's pendant, she solved each puzzle with patience and intellect. The second challenge tested her compassion, requiring her to heal injured creatures and nurture the garden's delicate plants. Using Marina's vial of healing waters, she tended to the creatures and plants with care and empathy, watching as they flourished under her touch. The final challenge tested her respect for nature, requiring her to create harmony within the garden by balancing its elements. Using Celine's charm of creativity, she harmonized the garden's energies, ensuring that each plant and creature thrived in perfect balance. Having passed all the challenges, the spirit of nature granted Arianna access to the heart of the garden, where she found the tree of life. The tree's golden fruits glowed with a radiant light, and its roots extended deep into the earth, drawing upon the ancient magic of the land. The return to Draconia. With the treasures and knowledge of the enchanted garden, Arianna returned to Draconia. Queen Sunset and her sisters welcomed her with open wings, their eyes filled with awe and pride. The kingdom celebrated Arianna's successful quest with a grand festival, honoring her bravery and determination. Using the powerful plants and the knowledge she had gained, Queen Sunset and the Royal Council integrated the garden's magic into their governance, enhancing the prosperity and well-being of Draconia. The healing flowers cured ailments, the vines granted strength to their warriors, and the fruits of the tree of life extended the lives of their people. The tale of Princess Arianna's journey to the enchanted garden became a cherished legend, inspiring generations of dragons to seek wisdom, compassion, and harmony with nature. And in the hearts of her family and the people of Draconia, Arianna's bravery and love for her kingdom remained a beacon of hope and inspiration for all time. Princess Arianna and the Guardians of the Elements. In the enchanting kingdom of Draconia, ruled by the wise and benevolent Queen Sunset, lived 5 extraordinary rain-winged dragon sisters. The youngest, Princess Arianna, was known for her radiant purple scales, lime green eyes, and the dazzling crystal at the end of her tail. Arianna's insatiable curiosity and adventurous spirit often led her to explore the most mysterious corners of their vast and enchanting realm. One day, while exploring the royal archives, Arianna discovered an ancient prophecy. It spoke of a time when the elements of nature would fall out of balance, threatening to plunge Draconia into chaos. The prophecy also revealed that only a dragon pure of heart and strong of will could find and awaken the guardians of the elements to restore harmony. Intrigued by the possibility of fulfilling such a noble quest, Arianna presented the prophecy to her mother, Queen Sunset, and her sisters. Mother, sisters, I found a prophecy that speaks of a great imbalance in the elements and the need to awaken the guardians of the elements to restore harmony. If we can find and awaken these guardians, we can protect our kingdom. Queen Sunset's eyes filled with concern and hope. The elements are the foundation of our world, and their balance is crucial. If the prophecy is true, finding and awakening the guardians of the elements will be a perilous journey. Are you prepared for the challenges you might face? Arianna nodded with determination. I am ready, Mother. Her sisters each gave her a token of their love and protection. Alara, the eldest, gave her a pendant of wisdom. Lysandra, the brave, gave her a sword of courage. Marina, the gentle, gave her a vial of healing waters. And Celine, the creative, gave her a charm of creativity. With these gifts and her unwavering resolve, Arianna set off on her journey to find and awaken the guardians of the elements. The prophecy provided clues to the locations of the elemental shrines, each one guarded by powerful beings. The first shrine, the Temple of Earth. Arianna's journey began with the Temple of Earth, hidden deep within the Emerald Forest. The temple was said to be guarded by Pterodon, the guardian of Earth, a mighty dragon with scales of stone and the strength of the mountains. As Arianna ventured into the forest, the ground trembled beneath her feet, and the trees seemed to whisper ancient secrets. Using Alara's pendant of wisdom, she followed the subtle signs and hidden paths that led to the temple. Upon reaching the temple, she found a massive stone door inscribed with runes. Touching the door, she felt the presence of Pterodon. The guardian's voice echoed through the forest. To awaken me, you must prove your connection to the earth and your strength of will. Arianna stepped forward, her crystal tail glowing with determination. She faced a series of trials that tested her endurance and resilience. She lifted heavy boulders, navigated treacherous cliffs, and solved complex puzzles related to the Earth's mysteries. With each trial, she felt a deeper connection to the Earth and its power. Finally, she reached the heart of the temple, where Pterodon awaited. The mighty guardian, impressed by her perseverance, bestowed upon her a fragment of the Earth Elemental Stone. The second shrine, the Temple of Water. The next destination was the Temple of Water, located in the depths of the Sapphire Sea. The temple was guarded by Aquarion, the guardian of water, a majestic dragon with scales that shimmered like the ocean waves. Arianna flew over the vast sea, her wings gliding effortlessly above the water. Using Marina's vial of healing waters, she protected herself from the sea's harsh conditions. As she dived into the crystal-clear waters, she encountered schools of colorful fish and playful dolphins that guided her to the temple's entrance. The temple was hidden within a coral reef, its entrance guarded by powerful currents. Aquarion's voice resonated through the water. To awaken me, you must demonstrate your compassion and mastery of the water's flow. Arianna swam gracefully through the currents, using Celine's charm of creativity to manipulate the water and create safe passages. She encountered sea creatures in need of help and used Marina's healing waters to tend to their wounds and ailments. After successfully navigating the temple's challenges, she reached the inner sanctum, where Aquarion awaited. The guardian, impressed by her compassion and skill, bestowed upon her a fragment of the water elemental stone. The third shrine, the Temple of Fire. The third shrine was the Temple of Fire, hidden within the heart of the volcanic wastes. The temple was guarded by Pyroclast, the guardian of fire, a fearsome dragon with scales that glowed like molten lava. As Arianna approached the fiery landscape, the heat intensified, and the air shimmered with waves of heat. Using Lysandra's sword of courage, she braved the scorching terrain, her determination unwavering. The temple's entrance was hidden within an active volcano, its fiery breath threatening to consume anything that approached. Pyroclast's voice thundered through the air. To awaken me, you must prove your bravery and your ability to withstand the fire's fury. Arianna navigated the molten rivers and intense heat, using her agility and Lysandra's sword to overcome the fiery guardians and traps. She faced her fears head-on, demonstrating her courage and resilience. Reaching the heart of the volcano, she found Pyroclast waiting. The guardian, impressed by her bravery, bestowed upon her a fragment of the fire elemental stone. The fourth shrine, the Temple of Air. The final shrine was the Temple of Air, located atop the sky spire, a towering peak that pierced the heavens. The temple was guarded by Zephyra, the guardian of air, a graceful dragon with scales that shimmered like the sky. Arianna soared into the sky, her wings catching the wind as she ascended the towering peak. The air grew thinner and colder as she climbed higher, but she pressed on, using Celine's charm of creativity to navigate the strong winds and treacherous heights. The temple was hidden among the clouds, its entrance guarded by fierce gusts of wind. Zephyra's voice echoed through the sky. To awaken me, you must demonstrate your grace and mastery of the wind's currents. Arianna danced through the air, using her wings to ride the currents and perform intricate aerial maneuvers. She faced challenges that tested her agility and grace, using Celine's charm to manipulate the wind and create paths through the sky. Reaching the temple's inner sanctum, she found Zephyra waiting. The guardian, impressed by her grace and skill, bestowed upon her a fragment of the air elemental stone. The final challenge, the elemental convergence. With all 4 fragments of the elemental stones in her possession, Arianna returned to Draconia. The prophecy revealed that the fragments needed to be united at the elemental convergence, a sacred site where the elements intersected in perfect harmony. As she approached the elemental convergence, the sky darkened, and a powerful force tried to stop her. The dark force took the shape of a fearsome elemental dragon, its eyes burning with malice. Arianna faced the final challenge, using the combined power of the fragments and the gifts from her sisters. The battle was fierce and relentless. Arianna used the power of the Earth Stone to create barriers, the Water Stone to summon powerful waves, the Fire Stone to launch fiery attacks, and the Air Stone to manipulate the wind. With every strike, she weakened the dark dragon, and with a final, powerful blast from her crystal tail, she vanquished the darkness. Restoration of harmony. With the dark force defeated, Arianna placed the fragments on the ancient altar at the elemental convergence. The fragments glowed brightly, their energy intertwining and creating a brilliant light that spread across Draconia. The elements returned to balance, and harmony was restored. Queen Sunset and Arianna's sisters welcomed her back with open wings, their hearts filled with pride and relief. The kingdom celebrated their hero's return with a grand festival, honoring Arianna's bravery and determination. Using the power of the elemental stones, Queen Sunset and the Royal Council integrated their magic into their governance, enhancing the prosperity and harmony of Draconia. The balance of the elements ensured the well-being of their people and the health of their land. The tale of Princess Arianna's journey to awaken the guardians of the elements became a cherished legend, inspiring generations of dragons to seek balance, courage, wisdom, and harmony. And in the hearts of her family and the people of Draconia, Arianna's bravery and love for her kingdom remained a beacon of hope and inspiration for all time. Princess Arianna and the Crystal of Eternity. In the breathtaking kingdom of Draconia, ruled by the wise Queen Sunset, lived 5 remarkable rainwing dragon sisters. The youngest, Princess Arianna, was known for her radiant purple scales, lime green eyes, and the dazzling crystal at the end of her tail. Arianna's adventurous spirit and unyielding curiosity often led her to explore the most mysterious corners of their enchanting realm. One day, while sifting through ancient scrolls in the royal library, Arianna discovered a legend about the Crystal of Eternity, a powerful gem said to grant eternal wisdom and unparalleled magic to whoever possesses it. According to the legend, the crystal was hidden in the mystical Veil of Shadows, a place shrouded in darkness and protected by powerful enchantments. Intrigued by the possibility of uncovering such a potent artifact, Arianna presented the legend to her mother, Queen Sunset, and her sisters. Mother sisters, I've found a legend about the Crystal of Eternity. If we can find this crystal, it could grant us immense wisdom and magical abilities to protect our kingdom. Queen Sunset's eyes filled with concern and hope. The Veil of Shadows is a dangerous place, Arianna. Many have sought the crystal and never returned. Are you certain you wish to undertake this perilous journey? Arianna nodded with determination. I am ready, Mother. Her sisters each gave her a token of their love and protection. Alara, the eldest, gave her a pendant of wisdom. Lysandra, the brave, gave her a sword of courage. Marina, the gentle, gave her a vial of healing waters. And Celine, the creative, gave her a charm of creativity. With these gifts and her unwavering resolve, Arianna set off on her journey to the Veil of Shadows. The legend provided clues to the crystal's location, guiding her through the diverse landscapes of Draconia. The first challenge, the Shimmering Swamp. Arianna's journey began with the Shimmering Swamp, a vast marshland known for its deceptive beauty and hidden dangers. According to the legend, the first clue to the Crystal of Eternity's location was hidden within the swamp. As Arianna ventured into the swamp, the ground beneath her feet squelched, and the air was thick with humidity. The swamp's waters glittered with an eerie light, reflecting the stars above. Using Alara's pendant of wisdom, she deciphered the hidden paths through the swamp, avoiding quicksand and hidden traps. Deeper into the swamp, she encountered a clan of swamp dragons, known for their cunning and territorial nature. Their leader, a dragon with emerald green scales and piercing eyes, challenged her. To pass through our territory, you must prove your intelligence and resourcefulness. Arianna accepted the challenge and engaged in a battle of wits with the leader. They played a game of riddles, each more challenging than the last. With patience and intellect, Arianna solved each riddle, earning the respect of the swamp dragons. The leader guided her to a hidden grove where an ancient tree stood. The tree's roots cradled a crystal orb that glowed with a soft, ethereal light. Touching the orb, Arianna received a vision of the next location, the Cavern of Whispers. The second challenge, the Cavern of Whispers. Following the vision, Arianna traveled to the Cavern of Whispers, a vast underground labyrinth known for its echoing voices and hidden dangers. The cavern was said to be guarded by shadowy spirits that tested the resolve of those who entered. As Arianna approached the cavern, the air grew cooler and the ground trembled beneath her feet. Using Lysandra's sword of courage, she braved the dark, winding tunnels, her crystal tail lighting the way. The whispers grew louder, echoing around her and creating disorienting illusions. In the heart of the cavern, she encountered the shadowy spirits, their forms shifting and merging with the darkness. The spirits challenged her to face her deepest fears and doubts. Using Lysandra's sword, she stood her ground, confronting the illusions with unwavering determination. After overcoming the spirit's trials, she discovered a hidden chamber where a crystalline fountain flowed with shimmering water. Drinking from the fountain, she received a vision of the next location, the Peaks of Peril. The third challenge, the Peaks of Peril. The next destination was the Peaks of Peril, a towering mountain range known for its treacherous terrain and fierce storms. The peaks were said to be guarded by tempestuous wind spirits that tested the strength and agility of those who dared to climb. As Arianna ascended the peaks, the wind howled around her, and the air grew thin and cold. Using Celine's charm of creativity, she manipulated the wind currents, creating safe passages through the treacherous cliffs. She encountered fierce storms that threatened to throw her off course, but she pressed on, determined to reach the summit. At the highest peak, she found a hidden shrine where a crystal pedestal stood. The pedestal held a glowing crystal shard that radiated with powerful magic. Touching the shard, Arianna received a vision of the next location, the Isle of Eternity. The fourth challenge, the Isle of Eternity. The final destination was the Isle of Eternity, a mystical island said to be hidden in the middle of the endless sea. The island was protected by powerful water spirits that tested the wisdom and compassion of those who sought the crystal. Arianna flew over the vast sea, her wings gliding effortlessly above the water. Using Marina's vial of healing waters, she protected herself from the sea's harsh conditions. As she approached the island, she encountered the water spirits, their forms rising from the waves like liquid sculptures. The water spirits challenged her to demonstrate her compassion and understanding of the sea's power. Arianna tended to injured sea creatures, using Marina's healing waters to mend their wounds and restore their strength. She also solved puzzles that revealed the secrets of the sea's currents and tides. After passing the spirits' trials, she reached the heart of the island, where a grand temple stood. Inside the temple, she found the Crystal of Eternity, a magnificent gem that pulsed with an otherworldly light. The final challenge, the Guardian of Eternity. As Arianna approached the crystal, a powerful force emerged from the shadows. The Guardian of Eternity, a colossal dragon with scales that shimmered like the night sky, appeared before her. The Guardian's eyes glowed with ancient wisdom and power. "Princess Arianna, you have come far to claim the Crystal of Eternity," the Guardian rumbled. "To possess its power, you must prove your worthiness in a final test of wisdom, courage, and compassion." The Guardian presented her with 3 final challenges. The first challenge tested her wisdom, requiring her to solve intricate puzzles that revealed the secrets of the universe. Using Alara's pendant, she solved each puzzle with patience and intellect. The second challenge tested her courage, requiring her to face her deepest fears and confront powerful illusions. Using Lysandra's sword, she stood her ground, demonstrating her bravery and resolve. The final challenge tested her compassion, requiring her to heal injured creatures and create harmony within the temple. Using Marina's vial of healing waters and Celine's charm of creativity, she tended to the creatures and balanced the temple's energies. Having passed all the challenges, the Guardian nodded approvingly. "You have proven yourself worthy, Princess Arianna. The Crystal of Eternity is yours to command. Use its power wisely to protect and guide your kingdom." The return to Draconia. With the Crystal of Eternity in her possession, Arianna returned to Draconia. Queen Sunset and her sisters welcomed her with open wings, their eyes filled with awe and pride. The kingdom celebrated Arianna's successful quest with a grand festival, honoring her bravery and determination. Using the power of the Crystal of Eternity, Queen Sunset and the Royal Council integrated its magic into their governance, enhancing the wisdom and prosperity of Draconia. The crystal's power allowed them to protect their kingdom, heal their people, and ensure the well-being of their land. The tale of Princess Arianna's journey to find the Crystal of Eternity became a cherished legend. inspiring generations of dragons to seek wisdom, courage, and compassion. And in the hearts of her family and the people of Draconia, Arianna's bravery and love for her kingdom remained a beacon of hope and inspiration for all time.